Governor, congratulations on this recognition as the giant in our city. You and I have had the opportunity for many years to work closely together, and I just want to say not only congratulations, but thank you. Thank you for all the opportunities that you've given me in my career. This recognition is so well deserved. I've seen firsthand on so many occasions how much you care about the state and how much you care about the people of this state. I congratulate you, I thank you, and wish you all the best.
Congratulations, Governor Herbert, for this well-deserved honor. During your time in office, you have worked to build what is one of the country's strongest economies. As of January, Utah's unemployment rate was the lowest ever recorded at 2.3%, and our state led the nation for job creation in 2019. You've also prioritized public education. In a state with large families and many children to educate, a well-educated population and workforce goes hand in hand with a vibrant economy. Governor, you have led our state with compassion, supporting local efforts to reform and improve our homeless services, and welcoming refugees and immigrants to Utah. When many were reticent on the country's policy of increasing its intake of refugees, you stood up and asked the federal government for more. You have defined your mission by the Utah way, saying that our state succeeds because of our people and their culture of hard work, innovation, industry, inclusivity, and compassion. That is the Utah way. Your legacy of hard work, inclusivity, and compassion will benefit Utahns for generations to come. Thank you. For all those reasons and so many more, you are a giant in our city. I wish you and First Lady Jeanette Herbert all the best in the next chapter of your lives.
Governor, it's a pleasure personally and on behalf of CBRE to thank you for your service, over a decade of service, both as our governor and then time before that in other public positions. We appreciate the tremendous work that you've done. We appreciate your commitment to our community and to our state. I think I, along with most of the rest of the people, would view you as the hardest working governor in the entire nation, and we appreciate the hard work that you've done. Something that sticks out in my mind is the efforts that you've made to automate state services, and the fact that we have fewer state employees now serving more people than we did a decade ago. That's commendable. Thank you for your efforts to make Utah a state that gets served well and taken care of well by our government. Now, I have a personal thank you too. One of my best memories is sitting next to you at the Nationals game in DC and listening to you talk baseball a little bit. Thanks for the personal time there. Can I just say thank you again personally and on behalf of CBRE. We appreciate your tremendous service as our governor.
Governor Herbert, I want to congratulate you on being named as giant in our city. You deserve this recognition. You've served us well for the past 11 years. You've given us pride in our past and hope in our future, optimism that the future will be better for us. You focused on economic development, on education, on ensuring that our quality of life was good for everyone. Thank you so much. You are a giant in our city.
Congratulations, Governor Herbert, on your recognition as a giant in the city. This is a well-deserved honor. Thank you for your many years of service to our state. You've been someone who's always looked beyond the next election to think about our children and our grandchildren and what kind of place we're leaving for them. You've recognized the challenges of growth in this state and thought about how to maintain a high quality of life even as we grow. We at Envision Utah are very grateful for your support over the years, dating back to when you were a county commissioner and were a vice chair of Envision Utah, and then even to your leadership in 2015 in our 2050 statewide Your Utah, Your Future vision. Our children and our grandchildren will thank you for your service. You truly are a giant in the city.
Governor Herbert, congratulations on being named giant in our city. Thank you for your commitment to our state, especially the air quality.
Congratulations, Governor Herbert, on being chosen as the 41st giant in the city. And as someone who's tall, and I know we often have fun with our height, you're well deserving of this recognition. I was thinking back to when we first met, when you and I were appointed by Governor Leavitt to the Quality Growth Commission, and thinking about the contributions that have been made to public service, and in particular yourself. I have cherished the friendship that you've represented and the qualities of Utah that you exemplify, and I can't think of a better governor, and certainly I'm appreciative of your friendship and wish you the best and congratulate you today on a job well done.
Congratulations, Governor, for your award as the giant in our city. The thing I've always been impressed about you is you've always been accessible to the people. When you were the Lieutenant Governor, you went out to many people around the state, and you were always at the public functions talking about the state and what it's doing. And when you became governor, you continued to do that, and you've done that even up until this day. And so I commend you for taking the time to do that and be there and talk to the people and promote our state. And because of that, I think we have a very positive attitude by the people in our state about the good things that are happening in the state of Utah. Again, I say congratulations, Governor.
Congratulations, Governor Herbert. So happy for you. I am grateful that I've had the opportunity to serve at the same time that you've served this great state. And it's easy, things are going so well, it's easy to forget that you took the helm in a very difficult time for our country and for the state. And I, for one, am very grateful for your leadership. There's a lot of things to remember about Gary Herbert. He reminds me of the Scout motto of just some guy who's so solid, so trustworthy and loyal and a friend to all of us. Something that not everybody gets to see is this is a governor who is not unusual for him to be the last one at an event and put away chairs. And I think that tells you a lot about his character and his deep commitment just to be a good person. Thank you for your service and congratulations.
Governor Herbert, congratulations on your wonderful recognition as a giant in our city. You are definitely a giant in the hearts and minds of our kiddos and our teachers. We so appreciate the way that you have led out in education by putting a 10-year plan together, by visiting schools, by mingling with our students and hearing their stories, by paying attention to the things that educators are telling you that they need and that they're doing well in. You're very competitive, and I love that you want to make this state #1 in education. We've gotten very close under your leadership. We're not there yet and have work to do, and we know that whatever the road takes you down in terms of your next steps, you will have us in your hearts and mind, and that you will be cheering us on.
Congratulations on being named a giant in our city. You've made Salt Lake City a giant in the whole state of Utah, and there are so many of us who appreciate you for that. Thank you for your support of education, for smart growth, for your interest in the health of our communities throughout the state. I'm so proud to be part of Utah, thanks to the good work that you have done. Thank you for your service.
I would like to congratulate Governor Herbert, our nation's current longest-serving governor, a decade of great service to the state of Utah. Governor, you're the most accessible governor I've ever known, always taking my phone calls, cutting our ribbons, hardworking. Congratulations on being selected as a giant in the city. It's well deserved. You have overseen the largest economic expansion in our state's history, and we all love you for it. Congratulations.
Governor Herbert, congratulations on receiving the Giant in Our City Award. This is so well deserved. As CEO of the state for the last decade, there's a lot to be proud of under your administration. As you know, the accolades have poured in almost weekly about all of the great things that Utah has accomplished. And there are many people who have contributed to that success. But as CEO of the state, you've been at the helm, you've been leading this effort, and you've done a fantastic job. I just want to congratulate you and tell you thanks for all you've done.
Congratulations, Governor Herbert, and thank you for being a great leader, not only here in Utah, but around the world. I know that long international trips aren't your favorite thing, and yet time and time again, you have quite literally traveled to the ends of the earth to open doors and generate momentum for Utah companies and institutions. Your international leadership has increased prosperity here in Utah, and it's also forged new international partnerships for the state that have a leavening effect around the world. So thank you, Governor, for being a great leader here in Utah as well as a tremendous international leader.
As Tonto said to the Lone Ranger, never take off the mask. But for you, Governor Herbert, I will shed the mask and offer to you my congratulations for this wonderful award of being a giant in our city. not only a giant in our city, but a giant in the lives of so many of the good people of this state. Congratulations to you.
I want to congratulate Governor Gary Herbert on this great honor. Governor Herbert has been a phenomenal influence for the good in this state over the past decade and more. Some of the things that make this state a special place, quality education, a great business environment, these are all things that he champions. And he's made the environment in which we all do business one that is the envy of the nation. I especially want to congratulate Governor Herbert for being welcoming to outsiders. I think for me, the proudest moment of his governorship was when he sent a letter inviting the government, the federal government, to send more refugees here to Utah. That's the kind of state we want to be, welcoming, the kind of state that takes people in and makes them better and puts them to work building a great state. So Governor, congratulations, and we look forward to many more contributions from you in the years to come.
It's not easy to start congratulating someone who's already as popular as Governor Herbert is. I remember when he took office, he said he'd give priority to education and the state's economy. And it's worked out because Utah is one of the fastest growing states in the country. It's also attracting investment. And I mean investment in technology startups and in already established companies. I'm thinking back on Silicon Slopes, Switzerland, until just recently it was a joke, and it's now being admired both within the country and very much overseas too. And so, linking ahead, the outlook for Utah is excellent because of the foundation that's been laid by Governor Herbert and by his predecessors. So congratulations to Governor Herbert, and I respect him very much as a man of reason and as a man of his word.
Governor Herbert, congratulations. You truly are a giant in our city and in our state. You're a true champion for education, and you've made such a difference in Weber State as we've grown over your tenure. Thank you.
Governor Herbert, on behalf of all of us at Nightingale College, congratulations on being named the 41st giant in our city, and thank you so much for your service to the state of Utah.
Governor Herbert, we want to congratulate you on behalf of myself as well as my family for this distinct honor that you have to be named as a giant in our city. Truly, over the last decade, you have shown us that you are deserving of this distinction through the way you've led the state of Utah and sought very selflessly to give your very best to not only the people of this state, but also to our business community. So it's with a lot of gratitude and happiness that I congratulate you today and extend to you the very best wishes for all of your future endeavors and for everything that you might try and accomplish. Thank you again so much.
Governor Herbert, we congratulate you on your distinguished service as governor for the state of Utah. We also express appreciation to the First Lady, Jeanette, for the support that she's given you during these terms of service. And we congratulate you and wish you the best for the future.
Hello, I'm Joel Raup. I'm the site leader for Boeing Salt Lake. In behalf of our over 1,000 employees, our 154 suppliers, and our Horizon X investments in the great state of Utah, I'd like to say thank you and congratulations, Governor Herbert. Boeing is proud to have a giant in our city, such as yourself, as a great partner and a great supporter of the Boeing Company. We'd like to thank you and congratulate you for your 10 years of service as Utah's state governor. Also, thank you for your service as a veteran of the Utah National Guard. Governor Herbert, working with your staff, specifically through the Governor's Office of Economic Development, we've worked on a number of very important causes around workforce development, job growth, and other things vital to growing here in the state of Utah. You've been selfless with your time and your resources, not just as our governor, but also as a champion for our communities, for our veterans, for our military, and for our STEM students. Thank you and congratulations, Governor, for being a giant in our city.
Governor Herbert, congratulations on a remarkable run as governor of the great state of Utah. The statistics speak for themselves, but to be honest, the most impressive thing to me is how you interact with each individual's constituent. You've come to our school and interacted and given lectures to our students, and the care and concern you've given to each of them has been the mark of a truly great leader.
Governor Gary, thank you so much for all that you've done for Utah, for every one of us. We owe you so much. Your unstinting efforts over the last 15 or so years have just been amazing. You haven't really had a personal life, but we know that, and we thank you for all you've accomplished.
Very good. Great. You want
You
to do
feel
another
good about
version?
that? You want to try another one?
Let me try another one.
Okay. All right, let's lock your feet together.
He won't like that personal life. He's kept his family up and everything. It's hard to say things quickly.
Whenever you're ready.
Governor Gary, I'm personally so grateful for my association with you, and on behalf of the citizens of Utah, I know I can speak for them in thanking you for your incredible service over the last 15 years. What you've done for Utah is really remarkable. You truly deserve to be the giant of the city. Thank you so much.
Governor Herbert, on behalf of the Miller family, we'd like to congratulate you for your wonderful service to the state of Utah and for your receipt of the Giant in Our City Award.
Very good. Let's do another one let's just get a couple takes just to be safe.
Okay.
That was great.
Okay. Governor Herbert, on behalf of the Larry Miller family, we'd like to thank you for your service to the state of Utah and congratulate you. That was, I messed that one up. Okay, let me do the other one first. Governor Herbert, on behalf of the Miller family, we'd like to congratulate you on receiving the Giant in Our City Award and thank you for all of your wonderful service to the state of Utah.
Governor Herbert, on behalf of me and everyone at City Creek Center, we want to say congratulations to you for being giant in our city. You've always been the giant of City Creek Center. You've been so supportive of us since we opened. You helped us get our brand established by telling everyone in the state of Utah to come and visit us, and you really helped us launch our business. We appreciate you so much, and we are so proud to see you finally receive this award to be the giant in our city, and in our hearts you'll be the giant in our city forever. So congratulations to you. You so deserve this, and we are excited for you. We can't wait to see you and Mrs. Herbert shopping with us soon.
Congratulations, Governor Herbert, on being named the giant in our city. This is a well-deserved recognition. It's been the honor of a lifetime to serve with you over the past 6.5 years. I first met you. You were the lieutenant governor, and I was serving as the mayor of my small town in Fairview. And we had never seen a statewide elected official come and visit our town and our county as much as you did. You were always there, and that didn't change when you became governor. It was totally unexpected when I got the call to come and meet with you, and you'll remember that time well. I was told I was just coming to talk to you about who should be our next lieutenant governor, and you asked me all kind of questions about what you should be looking for. You gave me some names of other people, and then you asked me for some names of other people, and then at the very end of the interview, you said that you had a list and that I was on that list and what I thought about me, and I thought I was being punked. I thought it was a joke. When I told my wife about it, she laughed and thought it was a joke. And a couple weeks later, you asked me to serve, and it's the best decision I ever made. You are an incredible public servant. You give the very best and represent the very best of Utah. When I think about, I get asked all the time, what is the governor like in real life? And it's so easy to say that he's exactly who you hope he would be. And so is Jeanette. Obviously, the best part of you is Jeanette. When I think about who you are and what you are in just a couple words, you're a collaborator, you're a hard worker, you're a mentor, but most importantly, you care. You're empathetic. You love this state as much as anyone I've ever met, and I saw that today. I know you won't be watching this for quite a while, but just today I saw you sit down with the leaders of the African American community here in our state. Our other multicultural groups were represented, but you listened, you cried with them, you felt their passion and their anger. You reciprocated the best things of Utah, and you agreed to work closely with them. There was a humility that you showed that is so rare amongst our politicians today. Thank you for what you've done to make Utah the best place to live over the last 11 years. We love you. We're proud of you. Congratulations.